it's the same thing on repeat. You can, if you screen record Roxo, and then you just have Roxo forever. Like that's just Roxo all day, every day.
But look at that profile picture. That's Dark Ninja.
Oh.
No wonder he won't leave the topic.
It's a rare ninja.
He's gonna do this so his wife and kids leave him.
Oh,
that was Ninja
shit.
after his wife and kids left him.
Oh, I just noticed that.
That's his picture he sends to the women.
That's really detailed. I love it.
This is like that's Ninja's thirst trap picture.
Wait, let me
not
zoom
kidding.
Is that actually?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's.
He
Did you
sent
put
it
it
to
black and white yourself, or is that like?
No, he sent it to Rocket
That
and
is
some
so
other chick. But Rocket
That
saved
is
it.
crazy.
He sent
Like,
it to Nietzsche too, at the same time. And
I
like,
make Zanny berries into my PF as my necklace on my PF.
he was dead serious. And then he was super upset.
Expectations are high. Don't let us
Oh yeah. I said
He's like,
me and Zanny berries and like Kino Shay and King of Pole have been making Vickers go crazy by like pretending we're all Zanny berries, because Vickers is really easy to troll. So I put little Zanny berries in my necklace.
Is that like a AI generated thing?
No, not really. It's like so what I did is I took a photo of myself with sunglasses, and then I traced the outline roughly, but then I just found like different components of images and put them together, and then afterwards I ran it through an AI to make it look smooth.
Oh, okay, I see.
But like that's how I got the kiwi on there.
100% AI.
But like I feel like it's lazy to just generate it randomly from AI. It's better if you can dictate exactly what is what. Like I wanted the lights in the background, and it's hard to get AI to do that. So that's why it's better to trace out the image and then put the image through AI to make it so it doesn't look like you've stuck on bits.
You don't even need to trace it.
Yeah, I mean you generate it from AI
put a
afterwards.
picture of
But what you
another
want to do
girl
is, for example, like you
into
roughly
the AI
sketch out
program
an image,
and
just
then
like,
say, like,
it could be really shit.
you know, make her a
Like,
magical
you
fox.
just cut out
and it'll
like
do
hair
that.
and glasses that you see on the internet, and you paint it over yourself, and then you just run the whole
I
thing
don't
through
know why
AI.
she lies about like
Because then you get the
verifiably-
AI to do what you want.
like super verifiable
So it
things.
generates exactly what you want. Otherwise, you just get like, okay, for example, like this is what it looks like when you don't when you don't do it like as specifically as I did. You get like shit like let me find it. I have like a whole avatar folder. I'll give you Sprate's docs, Maddie, by the way. So that if they are associated with spite, then you've got that.
Ask her if my name really is Chris.
If you AI generate, like the problem is, right? It gives you like they're so non-specific. Like for example, like she's pretty, right? Like look at this one. She's pretty, but like this just looks like a standard sort of Star Wars or Game of Thrones AI.
Roxo, shut the fuck. Is this guy's name actually Chris?
Who?
Roxo.
Chris Roxo?
I don't know.
Who's that?
I don't know his name. I just have his photo.
Hello, Chris Roxo. Nice to meet you.
I know he is from Canada.
I don't know. He's just like fucking around and he's saying.
Ninja says my name is Chris in the late picture.
That's what happens if you don't run it through a like. If you want to have the if you want it to wear headphones, you have to use a sticker of headphones and paste it over the top, and then run that whole thing together through AI.
So, even if
because otherwise you're just gonna get like generic
out there, Elaine
redheads and stuff.
Just prove that she has no idea about anything to do with it.
Elaine responds.
And she has me muted.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nothing.
This is such
talking shit again.
Oh, okay. Used to it. I like Chuckles.
I do too.
Like,
so nobody honestly
Ninja hates her now as well, because me and Chuckles are making fun of her. No, me and Chuckles are making fun of him on YouTube chat, and like he The slightest criticism and it'll put you on the Hydra.
Zoom, why would you send that? What the? That's not safe for my eyes, dude.
What are we looking at here?
It's cat
Can you
lady.
Why has it got a clip?
No.
Yeah, so they get that classic Pamela Anderson look, right? They go, oh well, no going back
There's
from
so
this.
much going on
I'm a
here.
tiger now.
I'm gonna annotate this. I'm gonna annotate.
Annotate.
I'm annotating it. I need to like. This
She
looks like
talks
such a good
retarded for a British
annotation.
person.
Ugh, scary.
No. It's
Where did you find this? Where did you find this content?
He's
My
the tiger
eyes.
man. Purr.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Sure.
Have you seen the like? I have this favorite channel on YouTube called Bark Off
If you
TV,
actually
and it
like
just
dox
documents the most
Elaine's location,
fucked
I
up,
will
like
fly to England
people
and beat the
literally
fucking
like
shit out of
turning
her.
into like.
I
You
promise
play
you.
the music when you land, like.
I hope they play
literally
the music
plays-
when I land.
Like but there was this clip of this woman who tried to turn herself into a Barbie, and like there's so much like weird body mod shit on Bark. Like
Blaine,
it's
didn't you
fascinating.
get rhinoplasty? So you got the sniffle.
I need one.
Didn't she
Because I
like
have a
Need
she get some
deviated
like
rhinoplasty.
septum.
ugly retard
Well, I have a
surgery done?
deviated septum, which is partly responsible for why I sound so nasally all the time.
Yeah, I have one too. It's from when
It's
I was
awful,
addicted
isn't
to
it?
cocaine.
I don't
yeah.
have one.
Do
I have
is that
better
where you got
genetics.
yours?
Yeah, I got mine from
But
doing a bunch
even
of
when I
cocaine.
stopped doing it,
Yeah.
I still have it.
I've never gotten
Well,
one.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
'cause it
damage
doesn't
the
heal.
damage was done.
Yeah, so it's annoying as fuck. Cause
Tell me about it.
so wait, Maddie, you should get one too, because like I'm telling you, it don't get better, and it also gives you nasal migraines.
Get a rhinoplasty. I'm probably going to.
Yeah, I'm
Got
doing that
some
as well. Because it doesn't
consults
go away.
set up.
It
Because of the
really don't go
meme?
away.
Yeah, I know. Because
Like
of what?
The memes?
it like the worst thing, right? Do you get
Because of the
headaches?
news?
No,
The
the
No,
memes.
because of the
The gift.
nasal. Like, do you have nasal perforation as well?
Yes.
Oh, you
Yes,
know.
bad.
Do you get headaches?
No.
What? You're lucky. Okay, so you get to like if you're unlucky, like if it's perforated in like an
Like?
awkward place.
If you're
Come on,
unlucky,
Elaine. How many likes do you need, really?
if you're unlucky and you were born
If it's
looking like
perforated
Elaine,
near the front,
there's
it's
stuff you
actually
can do
less
to
damaging.
counteract
But the
that.
problem is it's
I don't
way
know
more
what.
painful and it rubs
Suicide,
against the
probably.
bone,
There's stuff.
and it's horrible.
Rockstar just told you to kill yourself, Blaine.
I didn't. I
Nice.
did not.
Standard. I'm annotating this. Say fat. That should be an annotation here.
I didn't tell her to kill herself. Why would you lie?
But like,
Okay, I lied about that.
I've got a question for you, Elaine. What does your annotation denote? There you go.
I'm annotating the
I said
The-
that suicide would be an
the-
easy solution to
the
a problem.
juggler,
So
man.
she should kill herself. Go on.
Rockstar, I'm not explaining all your shit for you. You can just fucking.
Oh, you don't need to relay. It's
Is
like doing the
that-
jokes. She can't hear them.
Eye tattoos. Does he have
Okay.
Yeah, if you get tattoos on your eye, like on the eyeball itself, you get brain cancer. Though.
Dude,
You get what?
That's like.
Oh, you
That's
get brain
terrifying.
cancer. Because you can
Yeah,
get a
no, I
tattoo
have
on
that.
like the white of your eye, but it will give you brain cancer.
Why
I've
do you
heard
tell
that.
her this stuff? Tell her
Why?
it'll prevent brain cancer.
Like, what causes
It
that?
gives you the X gene and you get superpowers, Elaine.
Like the power.
That is true, though.
Is it?
Well, it's the metal from the ink. You don't get getting tattoos. Like, you know, you're injecting like shit into your skin. It's not
Heavy
great.
metal.
Nah,
I
this is
mean,
where
I,
Beans
I,
beats you.
the only tattoo I would
You gotta tell Elaine to do harmful
the
things.
one- the one thing I have like a scar which I cover up with makeup, and it's not very noticeable, but it's from when this
Is
is
it a fucking mouth?
slipped and I like sliced my face on the door hinge.
That was your
Oh,
let's
thighs,
see it.
Elaine.
I
Wait,
was
let's
really
see
young.
the-
You know that.
Let's see the
that
face scar.
You've seen it. You know that photo? Like I used to cover it with henna, You know that photo of that line down
That
my
doesn't make
Would
eye?
you
any fucking
but
sense.
hold on. If you
The hacker, the hacker one that everyone uses.
yes,
That is
yes,
an actual scar. It's just covered.
the problem
I
I
don't
have
like
with
it.
that, Elaine, is henna is a dark color.
Yeah, no, but I put it on top of it to make it look cooler. But like, really, it's like wiggly. So I would get the scar tattooed over.
What is this dumb broad
Oh,
talking
let me
about?
annotate this.
This is like this call is like being in. It's like watching Mystery Science Theater or something. This is epic.
Misty
like
is a character.
Cool.
Mr. E is what Blaine wants to be. Like Blaine
What?
wants to be Blaine wants to
To
be
be a
female.
beautiful woman like me.
Like he wants to be a female version of you, like the mastermind shadowy figure.
Pretty well visible when the room has light in it. Be
Well,
surprised how well lit rooms can be these days with LED technology.
I think Blaine wanted to be you, Elaine. Like I
Really?
don't know, just the way he talked about you. It's like he wanted to hollow you out and wear you like a skin suit.
He freaked me the fuck out. Like, thing with Blaine is he would always be telling everyone he was working with me as well, and it was like I haven't spoken to him in a year, and I was so confused, and that's why everyone thought that I was friends with him because he would go into YouTube chats and tell everyone that.
He
And I
did
literally,
talk
Like
about you
Dark
a lot.
Ninja.
Yeah.
what did he say about me? Because I wasn't there for that, Maddie.
Like when I first met you, he said that I was the new Elaine, and I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
Yeah. And he said that like he was a prettier
It
woman
means
than
that a
you.
retard who has no idea that people bully them and just kind of sits here.
Yeah,
don't have
I
real
think we're
life
both
friends.
prettier women than
But,
Blaine.
like, that should
Like,
prove that Blaine
Blaine
was
is
really closer to being Elaine.
Blaine is a fucking state, man. Like,
I want to fucking bring Blaine in here, dude.
why?
Let's have that
Would you
Does
kill him?
anyone have a picture of Axel? I'm just giving Elaine her prize. That's all.
Ugh, I hate Axel. I know what Axel looks like.
Everyone hates Axel.
Yeah.
Every time he talks, I want to punch him in the face. I like annotations. I used to do this a lot for work.
How often do you talk to him?
Me, I've never actually spoken to Axel one-on-one.
Oh, you said every time you talk to him, you want to hit him. That's why I thought it was an interesting
No, every time I
question.
hear his voice, like every time I hear him talk.
Sucker Punch, do you have one hand?
I'm looking for one right now.
Every time I hear him talk, like his voice is like. Have you heard him on like demo streams? Awful.
I don't watch those people. I have no idea.
It's been like watching a ninja stream. You watch it for the lols.
If I want to laugh,
Someone
I'm
get
not going
Merman
to watch
Shaggy
news.
in here.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, let's get Mormon
He is
Shaggy
in
in
the
here.
server.
Let's do Mormon Shaggy and Blaine versus the rest of the VC.
Like, we'll fucking murk him.
Of course.
If they show up.
I
To
would
be
actually
fair,
love to talk to Blaine in this
I'm on
fight.
Mormon Shaggy side in an Elaine fight because Elaine sent nudes to
I
a
mean,
child. As far as I know, Mormon
I'm
Shaggy hasn't
pretty
even
sure
done that.
what I actually
Yeah,
think
fair
happened
enough.
with this fight is Blaine DM'd it to Sprate, who DM'd it to Spite. I'm pretty sure Blaine was the origin. I just don't think
They're
he
not
is the
Blaine.
poster
Blaine
because
sends
the
literal
poster's somewhat more
child
coherent
porn
than
to
Blaine
people.
manages to ever be. Like Blaine,
Oh, yeah.
anything that's remotely coherent is not Blaine. Did Blaine try and flirt with you?
Yeah.
Ew. What did he say?
Burned my burgie buns.
I don't know, dude.
Very
It was
sad.
Chinese shit. Like,
How bad were they burnt? Like just a bit black or really
Doom,
black?
here's my
So bad that I
beautiful
gotta scrape it
annotation.
off.
Oh, carbon.
Oh, I forgot the teeth.
Yeah.
I forgot the teeth. How can I forget the teeth? Wait.
I had it on low.
How?
Thought surely these starches went down to carbon.
No, because
How
it's
did I
on
forget
low the
his
broiler,
teeth?
so it's like it should be fine. It was not fine.
how do you get his what?
I forgot to
Temperamental.
annotate the teeth.
I don't know what
Yeah, because like
anyone's
you look
talking
at it
about.
and it's not
You'll
even
see.
close, and you leave it for like 30 more seconds, and it's like on fire.
Well, it's like when you try and do toast on a fire, like an open fire. Oh, I got plenty of time for it to go.
Tiger style. This is my like PDF work style annotations. Like when I give in work
PDF
documents.
work, Elaine.
Well, actual files. Like when I give in
Ooh,
work,
that's good.
like PowerPoints, I literally do like a whole fucking presentation. And I'm like,
Slideshow. Do you do those transitions that everyone used to do?
yes, I use stock music as well.
Sound like good videos.
You someone should just DM
You can't
I'm
laugh
pretty
at my
sure.
jokes while you're talking to Elaine. You have
Yeah,
to
no,
focus on
my
talking.
brain is like super confused
You have to
right
focus
now.
on talking
Why?
to her, even though, like, see how Mr. E would be talking to her, and like I'll try to interrupt, but he'll just keep
Wait,
talking
why?
to her.
I mean, you're loud, Roxo. Like that's like.
The audio's
Huh?
pretty good today.
Sorry, it's just like Roxo is like.
Just turn
This
him down. You don't have to
conversation
mute.
is so confusing. If we want to get Blaine in here, he's very thirsty for my blood.
He's also thirsty for mine. So he's gonna
You could
kill us.
just say
Well, he's
that
not, but-
The plate
Elaine
gang is
and
bullying
Maddie
you in
are
here.
like taking each other down or something, or like everyone's
Yeah.
bullying me or something. Like say
Yeah,
that
yeah,
like
yeah.
oh shit is finally coming to roost with Maddie Cat.
Yeah, like
Oh,
make up
well,
some
look
lie
what's
that
going
you're
on
fucking
here.
with Maddie or something. And like, why does Blaine hate you? I
Hey,
think it
found
might
one.
just be jealousy. But
Yeah, it is.
That
Yeah.
should do.
Zoom, look at my PowerPoint presentation style annotations. I think this is beautiful. It's Cindy. There we go.
I'm not even gonna warn him. I already warned him.
Look, I annotated him.
What did you want?
I'm not going to tell you because that would be like a
I
second
need to
warning.
move the pointy teeth a
Oh,
little
true,
bit.
true. That would be.
Look how pretty that is.
When I'm
Wait,
done cooking, I'll DM
how,
you if you
how
remind me.
pretty what is?
Look what I just sent to
Alright.
chat.
That's not no. I like how
Remind me
one
to
of the
do.
things just
Look.
says fat. That's like
It's my annotation. Like that one's better because I moved the text over.
Making a silly picture. That's what I'm doing.
It's so good. This is so professional. I'm an artist.
An autist, probably. Set me up.
Elaine, have you
Blaine
been
won't join.
diagnosed out of curiosity with autism?
Me.
At any point in your life? You know? Could be
No,
any
but I
point.
should be. It would suit me so well.
I think it would be very fashionable to be autistic.
Well, I've been screened for it multiple times because I'm a hypochondriac and I don't have it. But
Hypo or
Adam's apple.
hypochondriac? Kind of
Huh?
chondriac are you?
I don't know the difference.
Hypo would be not enough chondria, and hypo would be too much chondria.
Yeah, I'm hyper then.
I see. Too much chondria is what you say.
Too much chondria.
Like how she claims to have these conditions, and then you're like, you know, these basic symptoms. Do you have them? And
Oh,
she's
that's
like,
like a month.
no,
Thanks for what
not
you
at
DM'd
all. What
me.
are they? I've never heard of them before in my life.
I got it.
Not even like, oh, I don't get those symptoms. Like,
But
just straight up, nope,
yeah, no.
never heard of it.
this I was seeing
Well,
it.
Elaine,
This,
you know hypochondria is a terminal thing, right? You really get that checked out.
I see what you're doing. That's evil. I like when I was a kid, I thought I had fucking like because I before I had ADHD, before I got diagnosed with ADHD, like they could not figure out why I was. I have conduct disorder as well. So bear in mind
Please,
they were like
conduct disorder. What does that mean?
conduct disorder is like the
Sounds
better
super
version
British.
of defiance disorder. It's like
Yeah,
advanced.
it's like when
I mean,
you can't.
is that why you don't listen?
When you don't like
Well,
the
no,
queen.
Yeah.
you can't you can't diagnose anyone who is a minor with
With ASPD.
sociopathy. Yeah, with
Yeah,
antisocial
exactly.
personality disorder. So that would be like the precursor diagnosis, which
Well,
a kid
anyone
may
that
grow
has
out of, or they may
ASPD
grow up to be a psychopath or a
But
sociopath.
sociopaths and psychopaths are not inherently bad people. It's only bad when, like, okay, so there's cognitive versus affective empathy. And affective is actually feeling the empathy, and cognitive is recognizing when you should feel it. But as long as you can recognize when you
Elaine,
should
I
feel
have a
it, you're
question.
fine.
You know what cognition means, right?
Yes.
What does it mean?
It's like, well, cognitive is relating to like logic and processing in psychology.
None of that
But
shit is real.
affective would be more towards application and
What if I
emotions.
told you cognition is to think? Elaine?
Well, yes, it is, but like if you're using it as cognitive, like it's
Yes, you would be
basically just
using the adjective form of cognition.
no, but like if you're thinking of cognitive empathy, it doesn't obviously mean thinking empathy. It means like the way they. I mean, technically, but
by
like
definition, that would be
I'm going to show
exactly
you a
what it
document.
means.
Let
Okay,
me
show
find
me a
the
document.
cognitive. I'm not very good at explaining. I have social communication disorder, probably because I'm ASL. Versus
So you're
affective
retarded.
empathy.
What does ESL stand for? Blaine syndrome.
English second language. Cognitive.
Wait, what's your first
Cephalizes.
language?
Russian.
She didn't speak a lick of Russian.
I'm
Many
sorry.
years of learner.
Russian.
Okay,
Oh
I'm
my
going to give you a
God.
classic Russian line. Translate it for me.
Wait, no, I'm trying to find the
Здоровье.
document. Give me a minute. I can't concentrate on two things at once. I have ADHD. It's bad enough as it
Fortunately,
is. Wait. I'm trying to look for the one that I always use when I explain to people the difference. Because it's like,
It's
this is a
level
key
correct.
difference, right? Because the thing is, the only people, I actually don't think sociopaths are bad people. I think it's the narcissists that are fucking bad. Like, I don't think that.
Dirty narcissist.
So,
Huh?
I hate narcissists.
Fuck
So,
off, Mahui.
basically-
Spoil.
Actually, no, that's a very confusing document.
Hold on, Elaine, you hate narcissists?
I speak fluent Scav.
Yeah,
by
I
the
fucking
way.
hate them. They're like worse. Like sociopaths,
Elaine's a
they're just
narcissist.
antisocial. Psychopaths are more worrying because they're more manipulative. I am definitely
I don't know. A
narcissized for that reason.
sociopath, by definition, is very
Sociopaths are more angry and they leave people alone if they are left alone. But if they are not left alone, they have no empathy in relation to what they would do to other people. But as long as it's a bit, sociopaths are very much like approaching a spider. It's sort of like or a snake. If you attack first, it's going to attack you back mercilessly. But psychopaths are a bit more like a pedo, to be honest. They'll just attack whenever, and for basically zero reason. That's probably maybe a lion is a better analogy, but
Okay, explain the line. So if I throw toilet paper at the psychopath, it'll run away.
So, like, if you look at which one does Jadex have? Neither. Jadex isn't. No, Jadex has emotional empathy. So I have cognitive empathy. So also, all people that have ASPD will have like
What is
they'll have.
ASPD?
None of them will have emotional empathy, but that doesn't mean you can't have cognitive empathy. Cognitive empathy is the logical ability to be able to input where you should be feeling empathy, even if you don't actually feel it.
You're
I'm
a
posting this in the
psychopath.
wrong server. I can't believe I posted all of that in the wrong server.
I feel like everybody is a little bit
It's already
sometimes.
here.
In the right
Sorry.
context, I mean,
Here we go.
Sometimes I
So
just
I
don't
have
care
cognitive
about
empathy. I
what
don't
people are
actually
telling me.
feel.
Like
Did
they're
you get this
bullshit,
from
I
a
pretend to.
psychiatrist or something? Like, what is this?
Yeah, no, I got diagnosed with this.
I
No,
Okay.
think
she
that's
just
a
reads a
healthy thing,
DSM.
though, right?
I mean,
She just
like,
reads a
I never really
DSM
say
and
anything
tries
I
to
haven't
find.
been diagnosed with because that makes me feel OCD-ish. It's
Like,
like I hate. I
What's
have
the
to
word
have
for
it
fashion? I guess
formally
fashionable
diagnosed,
diseases.
or I don't feel.
Trendy,
I don't.
Trendy
No, it's
mental
more
illnesses.
just that like I don't feel like it can be treated. Like I like in my opinion, it's like if I have a problem and I can't get it diagnosed, then I'll never get better. In my opinion.
Who cares
Real
about the
bit of
opinion of
Elaine.
a fake fucking spy? Like, what
I
the
love
hell?
that. I love that gift. I try and be nice. Okay, like in my opinion, it's more just like
Oh,
Tell her it'd be
I
nice
think
to
when you're a
unmute me
woman
so I can
and you
vote
have
her.
like ASPD, it's people just don't recognize it because they assume women to be hysterical and emotional.
Elaine,
Which
I
is
have
not-
a challenge for you.
yeah.
To prove that you aren't a psychopath or a sociopath, you should unburn or unmute rocks. Totally fair.
I'm not saying I'm not.
I
I'm
think
just saying I'm
you
not.
do it out of self-interest to prove this thing and get this win, which
It would really
at
prove
the
him
end of the
wrong,
day
wouldn't it?
prove that you're a psychopath. Actually.
What if he was unmuted the whole time? Two steps ahead.
Whoa.
Yeah,
And
I
you
could
would respond to
possibly
him immediately.
What if I've just been ignoring every word he's been saying?
It's not
You
possible.
would respond to what he said. What he's just said then. You should have heard it. Ooh.
All Roxo says is the same three things on repeat.
Be
So I-
surprised.
He'll go. He'll
Three
make
words
up
on
a false
repeat.
accusation he got from Warhammer,
Here
or
we
he'll
are.
say something to do with piss. Piss comes up a lot. I think Roxo might have a fetish himself at this point, or it will be something carved thighs.
No comment.
It's the same
Why-
boring shit again and
Why
again.
has drinking piss come up like so many times recently?
Well, some people. Well, okay. There's a lot of things. Like, okay, so there's the thing with me, and then there's the thing with porcelain, and then there's the thing with ninja. So with me, people say it because there's like a deep fake. Like one of the only ones that was not legit was like this video that I found on XTube, and originally it was meant to be a meme. But
Wait.
being
Where did you find it?
So wait, you were
XTube.
looking at porn for a
Why were
meme?
you okay? Now, just follow up question. What were you doing browsing piss videos on XTube, Elaine?
Because I was trying to think of short content. But basically, I
Because you were trying to do what?
I sent it to Beans only to regret it for the rest of my life when he paired a voice recording of me that he had, because he records all of our calls with the video. So that was stupid. But everyone thinks it's me, despite the fact that I didn't have red hair at the time it was recorded. Like I still had brown hair, so I'm a bit confused. Like that would have
The
been recorded
colours.
when
The
I had.
colours.
Wait, how does she know when the
Like when I
video was
hadn't
recorded
dyed
if
my
it was
hair
a
yet.
fake
So
video?
I don't
First
know
of
why
all,
no
she
one
found
saw
an
that one.
X2 second of
But
all.
like why no one pointed out. The other thing about that person is that person has tits, which I definitely don't have. And I don't even know if it. I actually don't think it was pissing that I searched. I think it was squirting that I searched, and I didn't
That
really
makes
watch
it all
Wait a minute.
better,
Wait a
Elaine.
minute, Elaine. Follow up question. Why are you
Yes.
on XTube looking up squirting videos?
I was trying to find one for the like gay op.
Okay. You weren't just browsing through XTube, looking through your favorite stuff to look for through.
But I searched.
She didn't
Like the
respond.
reason I picked a
She
red
just
hair
fucking
is
right
like because I
past
had
it.
brown hair at the time. I thought that like no one would possibly. Like I
Hey,
didn't
and
want
you
someone that
know,
had
if
the
you
same
were a
hair
bus
colour as me.
driver and you missed your stop, that would be a
So it was
serious
stupid.
problem.
When
It
she
was
had the brown
stupid,
hair
but
and she
to this
filmed
day,
the
everyone
video,
thinks
she
it's
thought
me,
that nobody
and
would
like
know,
that was
recognize her in
dumb.
the future before she knew she would have red hair. That she
That's
had
why
red
everyone
hair.
makes the piss jokes.
Yes.
Now with porcelain, people have started calling him like pissalin. I don't know. Pissalin, because like Vickers is annoyed with him. Like Vickers, Ethan Ralph's like like the person that's always trying to sue him, and
Blaine got tricked into
the
pissing
person
for
with the
somebody
like
on video thinking it
lawsuit
was
guy,
Josh
the
Moon is a real
retard.
story.
He calls him that. So that's if you've heard it from there, that's when you've heard it from. And with Ninja, people call him Piss Ninja because of the whole thing with me, and because Ninja kind of is obsessed with me. So like, that's where all
Just
of
with
those.
urine, is that what you say?
The Piss Law. PN. XTube, I have a link. I had a link, and I remember I have to find it. It was a Polish chick, and I DM'd her trying to get her to claim copyright on the video afterwards, because like I thought that I could get rid of it then, because it had my voice edited over the top. But then she like blocked me.
Stalked you. Oh dear.
She blocked me.
Terrible. What are you going to do with that then?
I certainly
don't
believe
know.
this tale.
But I only had one XTube account, so I can't message her now.
Wait, you had an
Hold on,
account?
hold on. You had an extra account, Elaine.
I had
Yeah,
to
wait,
download
Elaine,
the
Elaine,
video, didn't
Wait,
I?
Elaine, I have a couple of questions. So you never answered why were you on X2? You didn't answer like were you on there looking through your favorite tags? We'll move past that
No, I
one.
was on there looking
like-
for stuff for a gay op.
Okay.
Working specifically as we established.
So what originally
Where's the gay
what I was
ob looking
actually
at
looking
women
for,
piss?
this is gonna sound so much worse. I was looking for furry porn that I could
Jesus
pretend
Yes,
was me.
that's even worse, Elaine. You're right.
But the problem was I couldn't find any, so I just started typing in
Couldn't
random
Okay.
find furry porn. I
Okay,
don't
Eventually,
believe
bro.
no,
that.
on
Okay,
XTube.
bro.
So eventually, I typed squirt, and that's where I found it.
Everybody
And I
certainly
was so
believes
proud
you.
of myself because I was like, "She's skinny. They'll think it's me." And then, like, I realized she had tits afterwards, and I was like, "Nah, probably not." But everyone else bought it. I was just mad that Bees put my voice over the top because then it was just too
Real at that point. I agree.
furry. That's the king of
So
pole piss.
why did you contact the porn star?
Because I wanted to get her to copyright it, because so the Beans like could stop posting it. Because I thought if she
Copyright
claimed
the
copyright
furry porn.
over her own video, it would get rid of my voiceover, and people would stop thinking it was me. But
You were
like,
going to steal money out of a porn
she
artist's mouth?
blocked me, and I threatened to swat her.
I'm so confused.
No.
I
Aren't
just,
you?
Perfect
I thought that
sense.
would
Her name
clear
began
up
with a K. It was
everything.
I'm just
like
confused that this
Paradita.
happened.
Huh?
No, it's just
Shit.
like this. That's wild.
No,
It
it's
is.
whack.
A wacky
But
thing to happen,
it
I
kind of
agree.
serves me right for trying to use shot content to report Kiwi farms and make shot content. So,
Yeah.
but like at the end of the day, it's kind of like I don't really care about it that much because I know for sure that if I got into a courtroom, I could prove it isn't me. But like, it's just kind of annoying. It's like it becomes annoying because it's
So-
like people. What am I supposed to say about a video that isn't of me that just has my voice over the top? Like, what? How is that an own? Like, am I supposed to be like, oh yeah, no, I totally pissed myself or squirted myself. That happened.
You could
Like,
say
what do
that.
I say?
It would be a very valid thing to say.
It's obviously a real video, so.
Oh, I'm sad that Sneaky left because I wanted to.
I can't stand that person.
I wanted to understand what, like, I had no idea about any of the interactions you've had in the past, but I was like,
I
if you
can't
guys
stand
have
Snakey.
interacted, I would love to see that.
I would love to batter Snakey with a fucking baton over the head.
I think a lot of people would.
No, Snacky
it's
is a
just very
fucking
loud.
subhuman. Like,
Snaky's nowhere near as bad as an Elaine.
it's not even worth a human a human pronoun. It's an itch. It's like Shaggy. Shaggy. Actually,
Okay.
Shaggy and Snakey are the same person. They're like, I'm onto something there.
It's is Shaggy a trim? Damn, dude. Honestly, not the
Honestly, if
most surprising.
Shaggy
You
tuning
know?
out is the next step here. That's the next
Yeah,
one.
for real.
Like, that's what's gonna happen next. Like, I'm telling you, we're gonna get like this huge essay post from his boat, like him sitting in his boat, and he's gonna be like, "So you can now call me God, esoteric Shagarella." That's okay.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, his boat will just be pink. Like,
Jesus
it'll turn
Christ.
on the camera and the boat will
I
be
don't know how
pink.
long it takes to paint a boat in there. That's just
Well,
impractical.
people do like
Yeah, but his
refer
boat's
to
quite
boats
small.
as she, her.
His boat's not fucking small.
Okay,
What?
if anyone has a
How
pronouns
big
in
is
their
his boat? Ask
bio,
her. Ask her.
yikes. Like, I'm sorry. At the end of the
How
day,
big is Mom and Shaggy's boat? Would you say? You know how to measure boats.
you know
right?
the,
Like the measuring
Missy, you know Camden,
rod?
you know,
Okay,
like
Indonesia.
Camden Market, you know the pier.
Yes, yes.
It's like, I'd say it's one of the sizes of those boats.
A raft.
Yeah,
Yeah, but how big is that?
but a living, like the ones that are lived in that sail through the canal. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I mean the canal houseboats, the really long boat.
No, I mean there's the weird looking thing, Camden one.
Yeah, what do we call
long.
those? What are those?
Yeah, I
It-
smoke meth in front of my kid.
A boat,
canal
a
boat?
boat train. That's all it is. On One Piece, it's just like that.
Can you give me 5 minutes? I'm sad. Just leave me alone.
Upset
Well,
Elaine
sneaky,
says
man.
this. Yeah, why all my haters? All of my haters are literally they're all this like they all say the same shit
They
over
say
and over,
that.
and it like my haters say one of three things. It's either thighs, piss, or like some weird esoteric shit that Sprateheader or Warhammer perpetrates.
Yeah,
Like,
but also this this GIF is from Twin Peaks during a dream
I love
sequence. And it's like,
Lauren, she says
no,
she
it's
my
like
likes
how
Twin
is it
family
even
were a
Peaks.
real?
big.
Is what I'm saying.
My family invested basically in Twin Peaks being like it's wild. Like I don't even know why I know
Out of
that. I don't know
curiosity,
how.
who's your favourite character in Twin Peaks?
Now, oddly enough, I haven't fucking watched it, but they
Laura
have.
Palmer.
How could she
I
love it
used to
then?
actually. I remember a little bit of it. I remember the beginning bit where there was like a murder or something, and they were sat around the kitchen
That is,
table.
yep,
Wow.
that is
Sure.
true. But
That's
who
what I
jumped in?
remember.
Okay, in the first episode, who jumped into the coffin, wailing about his daughter's
I
death?
have no idea. I don't remember any of the characters. I was literally like 10.
Watching Twin Peaks at the age of 10. It's not for children.
Yeah,
Made by
I know.
that
My
guy.
family are responsible.
Made Eraserhead, that guy.
I remember the song Wuthering Heights was in it. Wasn't it? Kate Bush?
Wheeling.
It's
I don't
me,
know.
it's Kathy, I'm
Leland
alive.
Palmer, that's right. And what's that song he always sings? Oh, Amazing.
I just remember Wuthering Heights. It is
No?
me, it's Kathy, I'm
Oh,
alive.
the Back and Ready song?
Yeah, well, when he says I'm backing up, well, he says it,
Wait,
he
who
sings it
was
the whole
Laura
time.
Palmer?
His hair changes colour, you know, all of that.
Laura
Oh,
Palmer.
yeah.
She's like the
Ramsey
like the
Doge.
central
Yeah.
event of the
Dozy Dotes.
show.
Little
Is she the
Ramsey
serial killer?
Ivy.
No.
In fact, it's
What's
quite
her
the
character
opposite.
like?
She's dead.
Oh.
The entirety of the
everyone's
show
like-
is who killed Laura Palmer.
Everyone's like looking into her and is super obsessed with her and stuff.
Oh my god, is she just like me for real? No, I feel like I would be the girl from this is a
Definitely
really
not
weird
an
niche
artist
film. There's a
narcissist.
film called like
Definitely
oh
not.
fuck, what was it called now? It's called like Cam or something. It's about this girl, Lola, who she's like trying to put herself through like college, like university, and she starts like cam girling, but someone steals her whole like her like they AI her, they clone her, like they use AI to make porn of her, and she literally goes
Story
to
of your
kill the
life, Elaine.
she goes to kill the person who did it, and like and it was slay.
It was
To be
What does
honest,
it
it was fun.
slay it mean?
I'd have to kill myself because I made half of it myself. But like, I didn't put the voiceover. That wasn't meant to happen. That was fucking Beans.
So that was the
I
half that
sent
Beans
it to
did, and she made the other
saying
half
this
by
would
just
be funny.
pissing on video. Is
If
what
and
she's trying to
Beans
say?
goes,
Okay.
Seemingly.
what if I like just took hours of our phone calls?
Epsis goes to the hole.
And that's actually what happened. But it's like, how the fuck was I gonna explain that to like with Godwinson on live that time? Like,
It
I
would
would have
been
to be like,
very
hey everyone.
embarrassing.
By the way, I sent Beans like a gay spurg these Xtube videos of squirting, and he then pasted my voice from phone calls over the top, and now it's
If you
ruining my
did
life.
say that, they would ask, hold on a minute, you're on Xtube? That'd be the first question.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Xtube is basically like Pornhub, but for like
I see.
European.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know.
It's really shit, and the only reason I used it is because
Hold on, why don't you like the quality of Xtube?
Well, their copyright's low, so you can steal shit. That's why I
Stealing
used it.
pornography, is that something
Well,
for
no,
you?
like with Pornhub, they go mental if you steal any of their content. Like with Pornhub and OnlyFans, they'll sue you for that. But with fucking XG, they don't give a fuck if you steal creators' content. That's why I used it. Like you can.
Have you been the victim of creative theft, you know?
So, are you
I
saying that
watch it-
X videos is your favorite one? That's like the site you frequent?
Dude, Beans,
Well, no,
you
it's the
sound
one
so
where you could wait
retarded.
to
She
your
explicitly
content
said
from
it's
them.
not her favorite one.
Did you think you were gonna
no.
get sued over it? Like, genuinely? Did you think that was real?
To be honest, like, if it wasn't Xtube and it was Pornhub, yeah. Like, if I stole shit
How
from
do you
Pornhub,
know these sites so?
Bean, why did you
Wait a
put
minute.
that
Mystery,
voiceover over the piss
we're
video?
bearing a lead question here. Elaine, what is your favorite porn site that you frequent?
I don't frequent any. I'm okay. This is really gay. I'm a no. I read porn. I read white porn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's say you
yeah,
read
that's, like,
pornography.
that's
Why do
relatable.
you? What do you?
It's literature. I read written. Like,
Every
it's so
fucking
much.
woman does that. Like, when I transitioned, you're
You
like,
started
you're
reading porn.
well, it's like the
You
arousal you,
read
get from
Must be the
physical.
estrogen that does it
visual-
to you that
it
makes you
literally-
want to read
no.
porn.
Makes women
Are
more
you
literate,
retarded,
but
dude?
only
It
in
literally
pornography.
is like, it's like testosterone like makes you more aroused by visual shit. That's just true.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, for me, it's like it's so much better when you can imagine it for yourself than when it's like
Yeah.
just there in front of you. So
Yeah.
like, if I was gonna look at porn, it'd be fucking text. Like, it would be like,
So
what
Elaine can
Panzer's
imagine
place for
herself
that
being
shit.
there, not
Well,
being there.
Elaine, as I understand it, it's usually in the form of bits and bytes. In fact, packets of data seem to be the thing that
Could you
arouses
imagine having
most.
to like
My packets,
settle for
of course.
Godwinson in your real life?
But yeah, no. The thing with watching porn, the other thing is I don't have the fucking attention span. So like, the other
You have
thing
the
is
attention span to read?
yeah, because like with
Attention span.
XTube, no, but with porn videos, half the time the site's full of ads, and it's like if you're watching it as a,
Or do you have ad block?
well,
This
no.
is like a real
I didn't
detailed
imagine
description of
Adblocker
why she doesn't like watching porn.
worth
motherfucker.
Yes,
half
it
her
is a
weight in
bit
salt
telling.
would have ad block
Real
on her
detailed.
phone.
You're so roboty, Beans.
He's an NPC.
Am I?
Oh no.
Oh,
Beans has character. Beans, you need to fix your microphone.
What's wrong with my mic?
lacks character.
Wait, talk a little bit. I'm trying to see if it's still doing the thingy. It was jumping before.
In the thingy.
Well,
That could
Josh
be pretty
actually,
lame.
Josh did send me
Is
an
this
email once.
better?
No.
Holy.
Josh sent me an email saying that I could get sued over like
Who was talking about Josh?
fraudulent.
Oh, no,
Hold on.
this is how you make the segue. So you talk about
It was actually
furry
Josh that
pornography,
threatened me.
flirting, you end up with Josh. Makes sense to me.
Josh said it's illegal and it's fraud. And he was like,
It's fraudulent to
well,
be
he was
illegal.
saying
That
it was
makes
fraud.
sense.
That I was using it to like, that I was using content that wasn't even real to report it to like, ISPs. And I was like, I don't really think it's fraud. It's just that like you guys got full. Like, how can that be fraud? Like, I don't know if I would count it as fraud.
I know.
It's like, I feel like fraud's meant to be with bank accounts. Like, I don't think you can really count.
Well, it doesn't.
Wait. So
What
like,
is the definition of fraud?
Josh said you would get fraud for using Xtube to pull videos.
No, he said that I would get in trouble because I was making content to report to ISPs, like deepfakes, and he said that it's illegal and it's fraudulent, and that it's like out.
A fraudulent
It's
report to
not.
the
It's not.
authorities?
He's
Yes,
not. I'm
that
not
would
actually
be
gonna get in
fraudulent.
trouble, am I?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
I can't get in
but,
trouble
like,
for that.
Well, that is
No, but I
fraud
don't
by
think you have to
definition.
figure that out.
It's
Well,
a
wait.
real risk of you getting in trouble.
Doesn't she work
Yeah,
for
but he's not gonna,
MI6?
he's gonna
Wouldn't
report
she
me
know?
to the
Like,
copyright.
wouldn't
She
she know
has
working for
immunity,
MI6?
so it doesn't
Doesn't
matter
work in the
anyway.
fraud
So you went on.
department.
So you went on Xtube.
Okay, my
and you
mistake.
pulled. So Elaine, you went on Xtube and you pulled these
But that
videos.
was no, but that was only one of them.
Okay,
Bro, I
but like,
hate
you,
Rocks.
I'm just saying, you went on there.
Bro, I hate Elaine so much.
He's blocked me, so I don't
I
know.
Not because of like
Like,
all the, because like she just lies
It's
to
privated,
people,
I
bro.
think, but it's still there.
Six is quite extreme.
It's not even like a little. It's
But
not
no,
even like.
I'm more worried about the. I'm most
Like
worried
jade
about
eggs
the.
can detect her lying. You know what I mean? Like it's not even a little
It
bit.
wasn't even.
It's not
It
even-
wasn't.
Immunity, Elaine.
But it wasn't just those deep
It's
fakes. I've
beyond the
like faked,
pale most of the
like I faked other stuff that isn't like
crazy.
porn, and that's what I'm worried about. Like he's gonna report all
I
of
work
it.
for MI6.
And
Oh,
like,
is it a
I'm not gonna
bad
get in
thing to
trouble for
make
that. I'm
false
not gonna get in
reports
trouble
to
for
the
like
law to
image
get
fraud, am
somebody's
I?
fucking?
No, I don't think so.
Like you can't get in trouble for like
So
deep faking
Elaine,
shit.
you downloaded porn off XTube?
Yes.
Is what you said? And you
Yes.
preferred the site XTube?
Yes.
I don't know if it was. I'm pretty sure it was something like that. It might have
She
been.
doesn't
It might have
know.
been.
Are you sure about that? I mean, I don't know if I'd say that out loud.
No, it was Hamster. I think.
Cause XTube was a very
No, it's this.
well-known, well-publicized child pornography porn hub that was on
No, it's
tour.
this. It's xhamster.com.
Yeah, XTube was a fucking child pornography
Oh, I put it in the
porn
wrong
hub
fucking
that was
server
on
again.
tour. I know
Yeah,
because I
no,
was
it's
part
not
of a
XTube.
group that helped rip that site apart and
You know,
return
I
it
learned
into
a
the
good.
feds.
I learned a good fact
I'm a
today.
retard. It's not
Most law
XTube. I probably
firms
heard of that
won't
operation,
help
and that's why it was in my
OnlyFans
brain. But
models
it's
buy houses.
xhamster.com.
Yeah, that site was disgusting, and a lot of
Wait.
people that ran it wound up in
Hold
jail
on.
because they're
You,
scumbags.
you didn't
Why
have to
not?
link the porn.
Oh,
That
because
is xhamster.com. That's where I found it because it says because it's
isn't
free.
like Pornhub
That's
or
why I
any of the
did it
other
because it was
like porn
free
sites.
and you could
They don't
copyright it.
regulate
So
it
you could
in
like
any way,
steal their
shape, or
copyright
form.
so easily.
So
Yep.
because
So-
they're gonna get hit for
Yeah.
like
So
CP and shit.
xhamster. If you go through anything on here, I swear to God, there's
monetized
no
child porn all the
copyright.
time
Like
on OnlyFans.
it's all
And the website doesn't do
fucking
anything to remove
completely.
it.
Like that's why I
Or, like,
stole videos
regulate
from
it or
there.
anything. They don't have like enough.
Like there's also an X. There's another X
asking
one.
for
It's not.
credentials
It's
and shit.
X.
They don't verify that
There's.
the model that like
I think it's just X
verifies
Videos?
is
X
the model that's
videos?
X videos. Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
That one is another
So,
one that you can copy.
But
because of
there's
that,
no protections either way.
because it's like
no
it's
Yeah. This one too.
like human
X
trafficking
videos.
is
You can
huge
steal
on
anything from X
OnlyFans.
videos.
A lot of
so
law
X
firms
and X videos are not
won't
like Pornhub. and
deal
OnlyFans.
with
You
OnlyFans
can
models
you
because
can
they
literally
don't want to be
steal any
associated
of
like
their shit.
along like
And
later
that's
down the
why I
line with
picked I picked
laundering
those
dirty
because like when
human
you
trafficking money.
when you do this shit, like what I was most
Makes
worried
sense.
about. I was most worried that there would be like,
So like
some
they'll have
fucking
like $20
trademark in
million
the corner
sitting
that I
there,
wouldn't
and
see.
people will be like, I want to buy a
Or
house.
what I was worried about is that
okay,
it would
go
be a
ask
well-known
someone
enough
else, bro.
video for someone else to
Dolly?
report it. So like I had to pick something that was like
I like the way the Russians solved the problem.
I wanted it to be like something that was
Yeah,
like
they got rid of
that was
them all.
publicly available on a porn site for something that's not like it's not like fucking
The IRS does that too. You
Mia.
have to tell the IRS.
What's her name? Of that.
Yeah, they're
that
not so
porn site.
proactive, I guess. That's,
Yeah,
Like
but
I
if you
didn't
tell
want it
them
to
it's
be
this
like
bitch
one of
made
them glowing
$300,000 last year,
accounts
didn't pay
that
a
like
cent
everyone
in
will be like,
taxes,
no,
they will
that's
send a
Mia
SWAT team.
Kunis or whatever. Like that. So like I had to like
They have
find
SWAT teams
something
now.
on one of those. But yeah, it's definitely not.
yeah, they
XTube. I just
boast
remembered that
armaments
that
and
one.
all sorts.
Agents themselves are
recruiting for
armed,
it.
right?
What?
Like it's not SWAT. Oh, I'm talking to Roxo. I'm sorry. You have him
Oh.
muted still, don't you, Lloyd?
But no. X porn videos.
What are we
Yeah, no, but
talking
the X-
about,
No,
Elaine,
Beats.
out of curiosity?
X porn videos isn't as
Beats,
good
they
as
have a
X
tactical
Hamster because
team
X
now.
Hamster's got way less restrictions, so you can download.
What's
Like, you
X
can-
porn videos? What is that? What's I've never
No,
heard of
it's-
that website.
That's the same as basically it's the same as X Hamster. It's not XTube. I don't know. I
No,
XTube got like fedded. XTube got
Faded?
fedded.
That,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think fade
Dude,
is the
it got
correct
faded?
use
They
of
got
the
banned. Yeah, I remember what was
Wait,
about.
what happened to XTube? Explain this to
No,
me, Elaine.
Like
What happened to
XTube
them?
XTube was just in my brain because I remember it was also owned by that guy I fucking hate, Andrew Korn, who owns all the other CP sites.
I like how
He
she's
was
just
one of
looking
the-
this up right now.
How do you know this?
No,
all of a
because
sudden,
I
right?
hate this man. Andrew Korn is like
But like,
the
how do
one
you even
man
know who he is? Like, how do you find out about him?
because when I ran Gossip
Elaine,
Girl,
or no, like, Maddie, how do you know about that pedophile that you keep spamming everywhere? Okay,
Like-
you can't make this argument,
No,
Maddie.
no,
You've been
it's 'cause
talking
they were in
about
the
Maddie,
pedophiles
let me
nonstop for the
explain.
past
Let me
48
tell you.
hours.
Because it's
You're
interesting.
retarded.
How I know who Andrew
Just
Corn is I
ignore
once got a
Dean.
tip on
Like, there's
Gossip
no
Girl
point
from a
in
girl
engaging with
who
Dean other
claimed
than to
she'd
be
been a
like
victim of like
coordinate a gay
CP, and I
op.
was like, I'm not going on the site, so you're gonna have to tell me who, like, what this guy's name is. So I went on like registry details, like who is
Dean
records,
has to hang out
and
with Herb in
he
real life
owned,
because he
and you
probably
could just see the
antagonizes
URLs
his
for it.
real life
And
friends
he owned
the way
thousands
he
of these,
does
and
like everybody
X-Tube
else,
was
to the
one
point
of
where he
the
doesn't have
places
any.
that he and his circle owned, although he didn't own it directly.
Is that
And
correct,
I don't
Dean?
remember. I wasn't there for when that shit got shut
I just hung
down.
out with a friend and played backgammon this afternoon.
But Andrew Corn is
Are you
like.
good at backgammon? What rules?
Let me
is that?
show you. I had this whole doc spin on him. Like I
It
had.
was honestly my first time playing. He was the one showing it to me. It was funny because he actually mentioned that he learned it from his uncle was stationed in Hong Kong for a while for
This
some
is
sort of
Andrew
job. I forget
Corn.
what. I'd be down to play you anytime, Mystery, if you find some website. I'm sure you'd kick my ass, but I had a lot of fun playing it.
There is no
This is
website,
Andrew
and
Corn.
you
He is
can't
my
modify
worst.
the
He's
rules
the
because
worst
everyone's
man
got
in
their
the
own
world.
backgammon.
I see.
I want
Worst
this
man.
guy killed. I
Example,
really want this
in the
guy
game
killed.
I play, there's a
Wait,
joker, which is
No,
one of the
it's
more
two.
time
the set
on
of rules I was playing.
Josh,
Because
he
this
spends
is my
time
first time
focusing on
playing it
you,
today,
like,
but it
this
was a
guy
Did you
blast.
play with the
Josh.
joker rules or not?
Dean, shut up.
What does that mean? I'm having a conversation with
This guy's the
Mystery
worst
right
guy.
now. What
Alright, I'm
did
gonna mute you
like
so
how
I
do
can
you
hear
tell
Maddie.
what set of rules I'm using?
Well,
Right, I
no, when
muted
you
them.
roll a 1 or a 2, what happens?
I muted them so I could hear you, Maddie.
Like a 1 and 2?
This is the worst
1 and
guy.
a 2, you
So
roll
this
2
Or
guy
one
dice.
or
is
a two.
my. Yeah, I'll mute them in a minute.
1 and 2,
That guy
it's
is
called
When
the
you-
joker. You
is the
get
worst man alive. I
extra
hate him more
rolls,
than I hate
3.
anyone else. I have.
No, I don't think that
dreams about
happens. I
murdering
don't
him.
think we had jokers.
He is like.
Okay, but
I
you did
can't
get
even
the doubles roll,
describe
right? Where you roll again?
how. And the
We
worst
did
thing
get
is where he
doubles.
is.
We did get the
Like the
doubles.
country he's
Okay.
in makes it like so impossible to arrest
Joker adds
him.
another element.
And I've
to it.
tried everything. Like I've literally tried every agency as a
I'd be
bully.
down for
I
any set
still
of
can't
rules
do
if you
it.
find some website. I'd be down
Like-
for anything.
Like it's
fine.
impossible because
It's
of the
very hard to
jurisdiction.
find. It's fine.
And like Andrew Corn, like Xtube, I think was one of the
Do they have
sites
one
owned
built
by his
in?
buddies, which is why
There's no way fucking
the
Discord
site
is
is in
built
my
in
brain
backgammon.
still.
There's no fucking
There was
way.
also
Yeah, no.
like basically I
I did
listed
not
all of
play.
his sites, from the who is registry
Maybe
and
have
where to
chickens.
report him to, on the Docspin. But if you go on that, if you go on my Docspin profile, you can also see all of his friends as
Oh,
well.
hold on, I've got an
So
idea.
like
if
he
I got
has,
it.
there's like David Popov, Andrew Thompson. There's
Yeah,
Danasco trading that was really bad, but Andrew Corn is absolutely the worst. Like he is the worst. He is like he is at the center of the majority of child pornography distribution, I believe, in Europe, and I think he should be
Wow.
fucking killed. Like honestly.
Mm.
Like I've actually I've like threatened him myself over Telegram before when I was really young, when I had Gossip Girl. And
When
then
you
I
had,
first
sorry, when you had Gossip Girl, what does that mean?
I had a website, a forum called Gossip Girl.
Oh,
and
God,
it
dude,
was basically
Elaine has
like-
such a
like the
deep
show.
lore, dude.
I
it
guess
was a,
it,
yeah, like the show. It
it was
literally like the show.
named
It was,
after the show. Yeah.
it was literally based on the show. It was like the same
Okay.
website, but it was
Alright.
like text based. It was text based. I didn't have images because of how like the server storage at the time, and also because I was like deeply paranoid about NSFW. So instead, I what I would do is I'd have like people sending in tips, and usually it would be drama related tips. It would just be drama related, but like now and again I'd get a tip about like a pedo or something, and Andrew Corn's name came up, and I just thought I'd do a bit of digging into this guy, and like since then, like he has definitely become the worst person I can think of.
So you
Like
sort of like exposed him before like anyone knew that this was the guy behind it all.
So it's really difficult because it's like ideally I'd be able to like contact the victims or their parents, but like I'm not gonna click on that shit. So there's no way of me actually be able to. What I can do though is I can just basically spread his name around his like local area and contact people there. so that people are aware of who he is, so at least he can't hurt anyone like in real life.
Did you dox him?
Yeah, no, I have. Like his docs is there. It's on the document link.
Okay.
Like I swatted him a few times. I used to get incredibly mad at the more I'd find out, and I like went for a phase of swatting him like every day for like a month. He's in like Bulgaria, and it's basically like Norway. Like they just don't get in trouble for it. Like, and it's so fucking annoying. And this guy is like, I'm pretty sure Xtube, not X Hamster. X Hamster's alright, but Xtube wasn't. Zoom's right about that one. And Xtube was owned by one of his friends who ended up being arrested, I'm pretty sure.
I see.
And they're all part of the same group. Like it's all one group. I'm not saying there's one Illuminati responsible for all of it. I'm just saying there's like a very obvious main child pornography distribution ring, and they seem to dominate that disgusting industry. And I'd say that Andrew Korn is like 100% like probably one of the like ringleaders in that. But I've just come to hate him particularly more because I got into his email at one point, and like this shit that he said, like he's just like a truly like there's literally nothing redeemable about Andrew Korn.
I see.
Like he should just be shot. Honestly.
Roxo, what do you think of what Elaine has done in
He has no
dealing with this
respect for me.
man?
I don't give a fuck.
What do you mean?
Well, would you congratulate her, or do you think that like she?
I can't get him in trouble. He's in Bulgaria.
In what way would you?
It's annoying.
If you were going to shit on Elaine for this, what angle would you take?
What was she explaining? I wasn't listening.
Yeah, fair enough.
But problem with where Andrew Korn is he's in.
But you're saying the fake. She faked.
No, I'm
porn?
talking about Andrew Korn. I've told you about him before.
What'd you do?
He's like the top chomo who basically is responsible for the majority of like CP in Europe. But I'm saying that he's in an impossible country. It's like very hard to get him arrested, and like the jurisdiction of Bulgaria is like Norway. Like we've tried everything. We've had several jurisdictions involved. I mean, Canada's been involved, the UK's been involved, the USA's been involved. It's just impossible because of Bulgaria. So like he basically knows that for as long as he stays there, he can get away with it. There's a big problem with CP in like Bulgaria and the Netherlands. The Netherlands is super bad for it. Norway's really bad for it. Like that's where, but if you look at where all of Andrew Korn's friends are, that's where they are. But yeah, I first found out about him through Gossip Girl because I just got an anonymous thingy one day. And usually I get drama tips. Like usually the tips on Gossip Girl would legitimately be like, "Did you hear that India Warrinder stole her father's credit card and spent the money on cocaine?" But like then now and again I get tips like, "You need to look into this person." And like Andrew Korn was just someone that I just deeply hated. I fucking hate this guy. Like I cannot like if this guy got shot, I feel like the world would be like 30% cleaner. Like I've actually contemplated getting a hitman to get rid of him.
Why don't you send the SAS?
I've tried. We have tried everything. It's
How'd you get-
Bulgaria where he is fucking impossible. But I'm telling you, he's responsible for like on the doc spin, I linked all his sites from the Whois, and where to report him to, because I don't think people understand just
Are you
how
saying the
much.
SAS failed to kill someone?
But but where he is makes it impossible, because like it's the laws of Bulgaria are fucking awful. And like, if you look at their technicality laws, it's like they've got all these laws put together to basically give people like that a loophole. So like, usually one of the things that people don't think about is when someone gets charged, it's also about where they were when they committed the online crime. So not like where the victim was, or like where their phone was, or what site it's where they physically were. So if I was in Spain but I'm from England and I committed a crime to someone else in England, I would actually be tried in Spain if I was in Spain at the time. So like, he knows that because he's from Ukraine originally. So if he stays in Bulgaria, they don't have a law regarding what we call like criminal pinpointing, or like locate. It's there's not really a proper word for it, but like there's no law regarding where someone is when they commit the crime, which means that if Bulgaria can say that they can't technically prove that he was there when he did it, so if he had a VPN on, Bulgaria's just going to basically drop it and say, "Oh well, he wasn't here. He was clearly in the Netherlands," and
I don't
they
like being
legally
unmuted because I like pretending that she's not lying to me.
Google
Wait,
it.
Elaine, why does Roxa saying that you're lying?
You can Google the shit I'm saying. I don't even know what the point of calling me a liar
I'm
is.
not
Just
like I'm
Google
not googling that shit. That's as hell.
No, like
I'm
just
not
Google
googling this for real.
Bulgaria,
Fuck.
like Bulgaria criminal online prosecution. Like it's the same for anything.
Sounds
To be
weird
honest,
to
it's the
fucking
same
just
for harassment.
Google that out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's the same for harassment or like copyright. Because the thing with Bulgaria is if you were here and like I committed crime against someone else in England, but I was on a VPN, they would investigate. They would go to that VPN company and subpoena them with the not actually subpoena method. But in Bulgaria, they don't have that. So as long as he has a VPN on, he can just say he wasn't there when he did it, and they don't do anything. So like, it's a bit like that with Axel. There are so many laws that come together to create a pothole for people like Joshua Moon, like Axel, like Andrew Korn, because with Josh, it's the same thing. If he claims he's in Serbia and that's what everyone has to go on, he actually can't get into trouble with American courts because he wasn't in America when he committed the crime. It doesn't matter if he's from America. But he also can't be tried by Serbia because he's not a Serbian citizen. So it puts him in this position where he's essentially free from all legal, like, accountability. And that's exactly what Andrew Corner's done. So yeah, that's like background history on what Zoom meant by that X-tube, not X-hamster. X-hamster's degenerate, but it's not got CP on it. I couldn't find any furry stuff on it though. I did find furry stuff on Pineapple Fox on Kiwi Farms'
Why are
profile
you
though.
looking for furry porn, Elaine?
Furries are so fascinating, aren't they?
No, why are you looking for furry porn, Elaine?
How do they fuck? Do they like?
You know what? I think you've answered my question well enough at this point.
Do they get the holes in the like?
What?
Oh. Like, do they cut holes in the fursuit?
I don't
Like,
know.
I'm gonna Google this.
I
How do
don't.
furries have?
Elaine, okay, I just want everybody to know. Elaine just admitted she's
Actually-
googling how furries fuck and their fuck holes in the fursuits.
Yeah, they
How
definitely do cut holes into the suits. They call them mersuits.
Do they actually?
No. Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, I'm reading it. I'm reading it.
So I
on
unironically grew up on 4chan from like the age of 13. I've seen shit.
Says,
Yeah,
No,
no, dude, I
fair
was on
enough.
4chan from like 13 or like 12 or 13 to like.
I was on there from
Wow,
like
really?
9 when I was learning origami.
I think I may have like blocked that part out. That's fucked.
I was like learning origami and I found like origami and papercraft and then I accidentally clicked off. I used to think the whole of 4chan was just origami and papercraft because I had the URL bookmarked. And then one day I clicked off it and I saw a swastika and I was like, what's this?
You were like, how can I make this with paper?
Right, okay. Right. Let me read this answer. So Quora says, I assume you mean in a fursuit. Oh no, it's
I think like
protected. I have
real
to start
Hitler's
I
kind
have
of
to be a
retarded, but like
subscriber.
anime Hitler's pretty based.
What does anime Hitler look like?
From like
Like
Persona
Hitler, but
2.
in an anime.
From Persona
No,
2.
from like the anime opening
Is that what
for
Josh's
World War
PFP
II.
Josh's Tumblr PFP comes from?
Do you guys know about the fucking trans guy who named Felix Cypher who thinks that he's the reincarnation of Hitler? And he's also Jewish.
And of course he's a tranny.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I'm reading. Let me read this article to you. What's it like to have sex as a furry? No, he doesn't have sex in a wolf suit much. Here's a quotation. When I managed getting a suit, I thought it would be something I would want to do, says Dominic Rodriguez, director of the new
You haven't
documentary
seen
on
this?
furry subculture, and a member himself.
What's
But
the
honestly,
name
he
of
says,
Neon
the suit is so
Genesis's
beautiful. It's so much better than I
theme
thought it would be. I
song?
don't want to mess it up. I could just put it on and get
I have
oral
no
sex,
idea.
though. Furries,
Cruel
as they...
Angels Ceaseless.
Wait. The only definition I feel like everybody more or less
Are you
agrees
telling
on
me you haven't heard
is
this? Or
anybody
you
who's
haven't seen
fascinated by
this actually? You
animal
gotta watch it.
A Cruel Reich's thesis? Holy shit.
Great.
I love Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I follow this guy.
Allied Nations. Holy shit.
Also, Empressa, please don't upload this on YouTube because I don't want to give Josh more reasons to try and go after me for like fraud, for like a deep fake fraud or whatever he's trying to get me for now.
Look at the credits. Read the credits.
He does watch shit because he's
Dude, why does that Heinrich Himmler guy look like rice gum?
he watches it because he mentioned something on that the other day. He makes sure no one spams your underage pics. He doesn't care about those. The only real ones were the underage ones, and he's left them up. Like, and those came from Quack. That's wild. I can't believe Quack uploaded a CP of me on KF.
I really hope there's like a fucking vet that's still alive that someone forced to
Oh,
watch
it's just a
this.
Hitler video.
Look, I love how it's like flashing the names of like events and shit, and one of them is just like Nazis.
Oh no.
He lived long enough to regret nuking the Japanese. No, he fucking did whatever this is.
God damn. That's good. You know, the difference is like for Neon Genesis Evangelion, this is like the theme of the song doesn't really fit the tone of the show, but for here it's perfect.
It's kind of the same as the World War II song.
Oh. That's fucking crazy.
There's a more Hitler-y version. I don't know if it's
Oh,
still on
fuck.
YouTube.
Wait. Oh, that's weird. God, like... Sucker Punch, you know the Discord you gave me? I added him. He sent me 2 messages, deleted them before I could see them, and then unadded me. I don't know what he said. What does my Twitter say right now? Oh, that's cute. Someone made more art of me.
I don't know.
This is fucking cursed.
What?
What are you looking at?
This is fucking cursed.
What? A cool painting. Oh no! Dude, oh my god, the top left. Like, in the corners, the shit that it says.
I'm genuinely sorry for this. A cruel paper sneezes. Bro, AIs were a mistake.
Oh my
well,
god.
we could play a theme song with Nitro, right?
Yeah. What? You want me to play that video?
No, I'm just saying I can make it play this.
Oh,
like
every
the
time you enter, like.
Yeah.
That'd be so good. Holy shit.
It's literally Hitler singing the song. Oh. Roman salutes. Congratulations, Shinji. I'm telling someone 8 years ago about this.
Alright, good night, guys. I haven't slept in like 72 hours because I've been planning my stream tomorrow.
Alright, good luck with that.
Tomorrow.
Thank you. I might stream on Ninja. And we're gonna do a mashup of Ninja, Little Drip, and Strawberry Douche.
Certified Aryan Classic.
What time?
Should be about 10 p.m. your time.
Okay.
Alright, good night, guys.
She's tiring. Maybe I'm just getting old. I think I'm just getting old.